back, giving another quick update. So yesterday we didn't really get anywhere. It was a 60% chance of rain yesterday, and it rained all day. I mean, it rained so much. Puddles are starting to build everywhere, and it just became a mess out here. So needless to say, we didn't get anything done yesterday out here, since it would have been an absolute mess. I don't think we can do anything out here. The ground is still so wet. Definitely see a lot of deer tracks. Deer coming through here and checking out everything. I think we'll let this dry. It's supposed to be partly cloudy, mostly sunny today, so it should dry out quite a bit fairly quickly, but in no means are we going to be able to go through here and do any excavator work. It's just going to make a big mess, so we'll have to come back and work on this. Hopefully tomorrow things dry out a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know. We'll go check on the other project that I started. I like to keep a couple of projects going at the same time, just in case I don't have a way of keep going on one. I don't waste any time. I just go move on and do the other one while I'm waiting for something, or I need to get a part, or I need to get some help on something. There's all kinds of reasons why your project can come to a halt for a bit, and that's why I try to keep a couple of them going at the same time. One of the ones that I'm working on, we have a little road that goes down to another section of the property that was here, and originally has been closed out by the neighborhood at one point, because like I said, this property was abandoned for quite some time. And when you have something that's abandoned for quite some time, people start doing things on your property. And in this case, people were riding dirt bikes through here and doing all kinds of other stuff that the neighborhood wasn't really too keen of. Well, so they closed this road. They just filled it with an excavator or something, whatever they had. And when I got back onto this property here, and when we purchased it, we had this opened up again, and it was, well, here's the road, and I've started pushing some of this dirt in because it gets really steep. It gets really tough to actually walk on the bottom part of it. Like you can see, probably not on the camera so easy to see, but it is really steep. There's a chain there. If you're not walking slowly, you're gonna wipe out. To get down there with the vehicle, whole nother ball game. Probably not an option. And to get back up, the excavator that they had, they managed to make it up here, and probably used also the arm to pull it up. But I want to smooth this out a little bit, fill that dip in, and go farther out, which is going to take quite a bit of time with that little excavator. I've already pushed this far down. I hear construction noise in the distance. That's interesting. I've already pushed this far. It's by no means going to be this high up. This is just the dirt that I've started building up, because the blade is so small that you just got to keep doing step by step, and it takes me 2 runs because of the width of the blade and the height of the blade. So I have to do a run on this side, and then I have to do a run on this side, and I have to push it up. I have to compact it, that I don't go tumbling down the hill with the thing. And then I just keep grading it off and just keep moving forward. So it's a long, tedious process, but we'll make a separate video on how we're working on that. Maybe we'll do that today. But I am thinking of cutting across here and making a new path to that second level. So the moment it starts dipping down, I want to just start slicing across here, which makes it a much easier way for me to get down there fairly fast, I think. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm still trying to decide if that makes it easier for me, or if I'm going to get into a situation where this hill is getting steep anyways, and it doesn't matter where I do the cutting across or if I go straight down. But that's a big dilemma I have here, is that this gets really steep. I mean, at this point right here, I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty steep. You don't easily walk down this surface, especially when it gets wet and there's leaves on it. We've slipped several times and it's not fun. So my thought is maybe to go take care of this little alder, not elm tree, alder, and about right here, just to kind of slice across here, hoping that I can build up enough dirt so I can cut below the bigger alder over there far enough so I don't have to deal with the roots. I can't stay above it because that's not enough room between the next bigger one. That one's definitely got a lot more roots. So if I can, I'll cut across right here at a nice slight angle. If that's a possibility, it'll save me from having to push a whole bunch of dirt continuously. So I would have to push dirt to about right here, and then just cut straight down. And then I wouldn't have to fill all this, because that's a lot of dirt. That's going to take several days, if not a couple of weeks, with that little excavator. I would probably have to think of some other way of doing it, or just spending the time doing it on every weekend, just pushing dirt. So anyways, that's a quick update for now. We'll jump back on and show y'all what we're doing the rest of the day as we're doing things. Today I actually had to start the generator because of that cloudy day. I was burning through most of the electricity already, and I need to charge the batteries. I know it's going to get sunny a little bit today, but since it's partly cloudy, the problem is going to be that I'm not getting enough sunlight today. So the generator's running and charging the batteries. I think I'm collecting almost 2 kilowatts a day right now on a fully sunny day. My goal is about 2.5, but that rainy day kind of threw me off. So we're charging them. That's always our backup that we have. So I'll check with you guys in a little bit. So as you can see, the progress is fairly slow. Small blade, the dirt just keeps falling over to the back, and I'm trying to make this wide enough eventually where if I do go all the way down this path, which is one of the old logging roads, and it goes back into my property further down to the left, and then when you go farther down to the right, it goes into the forestry property. So that road right there that I have, I might connect into it, and then the thought is that this has to be wide enough for a truck to come down. So for that to happen is me having to go 2 rows and widen it out step by step by step, and yeah, it just takes its time and give the machine a little bit of a rest. My butt's getting really hot too because I'm sitting on top of that engine. So anyways, we'll be back shortly to do some more pushing. Alright, well, done for the night. Excavators put up. Make good progress on the road. We moved several feet forward. Takes a long time. Again, like I said, the blade is not very big, so it takes several moves back and forth. So here's what the status is. So we're going to keep grading this a little bit more and more to get roughly the same angle as we keep going. Keep pushing more dirt ahead. And so we started quite a bit before the trees. These right here. So I had to trim those back a little bit because I started getting into it with the excavator with my face. So I think the pile was right around here. So we made about 10 feet. So if we can do another amount like that, about 10 feet, maybe a little bit more tomorrow, then it should be right there where I can start cutting in, and it should start getting a little bit faster, because at that point I'm just digging ahead of myself to break away the dirt, and then the blade is just creating a level, and the chain or the rubber tracks is patting it down. So hopefully that's the plan tomorrow, to get to that junction point where I want to cut across, and then start cutting into the hill. Well, I say tomorrow on the next session. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. I may be back on the pond tomorrow if things have dried a little bit more. Luckily back here it's all under huge trees, so it didn't get as much water as the open area. So I was luckily able to work there with the excavator. All right, until the next session on building a road and cutting a grade into the hill. Good night.